Howdy folks, my name is Richie aka Otter, and I'm back with another Guild Wars 2 Gold-Making Quickie. Today we're going to be looking at ways to transform your guild commendations, you can see here I have 241 of these bad boys, into gold. Now, guild commendations are earned by doing guild missions. I do them on a weekly basis with my guild, and you can see I have a plethora of guild commendations. Now, if you go over to the vendor, which is now in near the Vigil Keep, since the Lion's Arch is kaput, and we will go into the vendor, and there are tons of things you can spend guild commendations on. I mean, a lot of people use them for getting their ascended accessories and different things like that, and so there are lots of things you can spend them on. Now that you have the wardrobe, you can unlock all of these guild weapon skins and stuff like that if you want to spend them that way. But if you want to just transform them into gold, we're going to actually spend them on these Sentinels Orichalcum imbued inscriptions. And you can actually, I'm going to use the weaponsmith here. You can actually do it with the armor as well, but I'm going to show you for 80 silver and 10 guild commendations what we can do with these puppies to make some money. So I'm going to actually grab 3 of these right now. And 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, so I have purchased those that cost me 30 of my guild commendations. And now we're going to go and craft some weapons. Now we're going to craft the Sentinel weapons. The Sentinel items give you power, vitality, and toughness. Vitality is the main stat on those items, and they sell for a pretty good amount on the trading post. If we take a look here, I'm going to look up Sentinels, if I can spell, Sentinels Pearl. And these are the weapons that you can make. And you can see right now, they're selling from anywhere from, I don't know, 8 or 9 gold, all the way up to 14, 15, 17 gold. So I'm going to actually make a, I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to make a carver, which is the dagger. I'm going to make an axe, which is the reaver. And I'm going to make a saber. And you want to kind of mix it up. You don't want to just make, or you don't want to just go for the one that's the most expensive and make a ton of those. Because, you know, these things might take a little while to sell. They're not just going to immediately, you know, turn around as soon as you put them up there. So make sure you're being smart about it and don't flood the market. Okay, once we have our inscriptions, we're going to head to the weaponsmithing station and we are going to make our materials. Now, for the dagger, axe, and sword, I actually need 14 orichalcum ingots. So I am going to find where I can make that in this long list of stuff. Orichalcum ingots. How many did I say I needed? I needed 14. Unless I totally just failed the math there, but we will make them. And then we're going to also need 2 ancient wood planks. That's for the axe part. And there we go. So total mats was 6 ancient wood logs and 28 orichalcum ore. Okay, now we're going to craft the components. Small ancient haft is what we need for the axe. So we're going to grab one of those. And for the axe blade, we need one of these guys, orichalcum axe blade. We need a dagger blade. We need a dagger hilt. A sword blade, and a sword hilt. Alright, and now we can go in here and discover. Now, if you're like me and you haven't actually leveled up your weaponsmithing all the way to 500, this should help in that endeavor as well. So I'm going to put the Sentinel's Orichalcum imbued inscription into the discovery panel, and let's do the axe blade and the small ancient haft. And we will craft ourselves a Sentinel's Pearl Reaver. Congratulations. Thank you. And we will do the same with the dagger. There we go. and the sword. And I'm at 470 now. Great. All right, so now that I have my 3 items here, I can throw them up on the auction house and see how they work out here. Now, if I could sell this Sentinel's Pearl Reaver for the 17 gold, you know what? I would pretty much get up and dance right now. I would do a little jig. All right, so I'm gonna actually just I'll be that guy. I'll undercut by 1. We're gonna throw this up there, and I'm going to throw the Pearl Carver up there as well. Not for more. That would be terrible. And we'll put that up there. And then we will sell the sword as well. All right, let's add up our mats a little bit here. Let's look at the orichalcum ore. Let's just say for the dagger, we needed 10 orichalcum ore to make 1 dagger. So at around 550 silver, obviously you can get it cheaper if you're willing to wait or if you already have them. But for, let's just say 550 a piece, that's going to be 55 silver for those orichalcum, plus the 80 silver that we spent on the actual inscription. And so you're looking at a little over a gold. We'll add in some fees on the actual trading post. And let's say it's 2 gold total. That's probably even a little bit high. If we're able to sell our dagger up here for the price we have listed, which is 15 gold, 84 silver. That's quite a big profit margin. Now, like I said earlier, you can't just make 30 of these weapons and just sell them all immediately. It's going to take a little bit of time, but if I'm able to sell this, it's quite a big margin, and you're going to get similar margins on the axe and the sword as well. Well, that's going to wrap things up. I'd like to thank Jason Winter for the idea for this Gold Making Quickie video. Follow him on Twitter at WinterInformal. If you have a suggestion for a future episode of the Gold Making Quickie guides for Guild Wars 2, you can send them to me at askbogotter@gmail.com, and I will give you a shout out in my next video. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when future videos are released, and share this video with your friends if you found it helpful. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.